What's going on, folks? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's actually kind of gloomy out, but I actually did have a good day. If you guys want to know what's going on with me, I actually just got back from a muskie trip, but today's not muskie fishing. So I know a lot of you guys used to like watching my informational stuff, my how-to videos, and I also know that a lot of you guys are bass anglers as well. I wanted to give you guys some tips and some tricks on getting on fish this fall. I went out and did a video for Mystery Tackle Box and felt so good about it that I actually just wanted to share it here on my channel too, because I know a lot of people get intimidated fishing for bass this time of year, but it's a lot easier than you think. You can catch some big fish. So I'm gonna tell you everything that you need to know in this video right here. But first, I want you guys to know that today's video is sponsored by Carl's Bait and Tackle. Huge shout out to Carl's. Guys, if you're not hip to it yet, you can save up to 30% on all your tackle by signing up with Carl's Club. I get all of my gear there now, literally everything from terminal tackle to lures to soft plastics to the polarized glasses that I wear. Go ahead and check it out. There's a link in my description below. You guys sign up with them, you can save a ton of money on your tackle. It really is worth it. I've been doing it for like 2 or 3 years now, so after this video, give that link a look. And with that being said, let's go catch some big old fall LMBs, baby. Let's get it. So as you guys can see, it is fall. The leaves are starting to change on the trees. It's starting to cool down a bit. And I'm out here on a local pond in the John boat, and today I'm gonna show you guys how I dial down bass. Fall is one of my favorite times of year to go out and fish. There's so much potential to catch big fish, and honestly, if you're new to fishing or you really don't understand bass fishing that much, this can be a great time of year for you to really get hooked on it, and it's a lot easier to catch fish than people think. So the reason that this can be so easy is because there's one tactic that's gonna work for everyone, and that is just targeting bait fish. In the fall, you have migrating bait fish. If you guys are fishing big lakes, those bait fish are making their way up into the creeks, and you just have a huge bait fish migration. Even if you guys are fishing ponds and things like that, like I am today, you're still gonna have bait fish in there, and these bass are still gonna be on that same cycle. So they're all gonna feed the same. So all you have to do this time of year is pretty much target those bait fish, and you can find yourself getting on some fish. The other thing that you need to know besides bait fish is these fish are just trying to eat and get fat for winter. So they have big appetites. You can fish all kinds of baits. You can fish bigger presentations. What's great about this is there's so many different lures that you can target bait fish imitation with, whether it be crankbaits, spinner baits, swim jigs, chatter baits, you name it. There's so many out there that imitate bait fish, and it just allows you to fish some of your favorite baits out there. It allows you to get comfortable fishing a specific bait, but most of all, like I said, guys, you get out here, you try to throw something that's related to bait fish, you're probably gonna get on some fish. Now, if that's not working for you, you may need to slow down your presentation. You may need to change it a little bit. You might have to change that forage. With it being fall, you do have a lot of highs and lows in the temperature. Some nights get really cold. Sometimes you get random warm days that feel like summer. So what you have to do is then change your presentation up a little bit. What I do if I'm not fishing anything that's bait fish related, what I'll do is I'll pick up something more finesse, like a bass jig, something like a bandito bug, a craw, something just finesse like this. Get down. Sometimes those fish stay tight to cover when you get cold fronts and things like that. So if you're not getting them on the moving baits like spinner baits or anything like that, then try something like that. It's pretty simple. Get out there, fish something you're confident with. So we're gonna hop on the GoPro here, and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I do on dialing down these fish. So hopefully you can learn something, and hopefully I can get on some nice fish. So without further ado, let's go do it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start off with a spinner bait. As you guys can see right here, I have a white spinner bait. I have a Guggen Bait Saucy Swimmer tipped on there. It's a little bit windy out. I'm putting a Saucy Swimmer on there instead of just a trailer hook because I'm trying to bulk up that presentation. Like I was saying, guys, this fall, these fish are hungry. I got a spinner bait, which is targeting those bait fish or imitating those bait fish. So I'm gonna throw this around, cover a lot of water, see if I can get something to eat this. If not, I'm gonna change it up, but I'm also fishing white because it's natural. Fall time, you guys want to try and get as close to you can as just being natural colored. If it's murky water, go ahead and fish something like black and blue or whatever, but I have super clear water that I'm dealing with right now, and then with it being fall, I'm just going to try and stay as natural as possible. So there's a fish right there. Ooh, feisty guy. Little one, but it's a start. Oh, he's fat though. Fat and green, just how we like them. Boom. There we go. Guys, I'm sorry about the release on that. I thought I had the camera rolling, but turns out I didn't. Fat, plump fish, but the spinnerbait within a couple of casts came through, so we're gonna keep on rolling. We're just gonna pound the shoreline and hopefully get on some more. It's a good sign though. Hey, what are you doing? Trolling motor. There's one. Oh, he missed it. Wow, he came and just smacked it and then disappeared. Look at that. He just bit the tail right off on the saucy swimmer. Well, I'll be dang. All right, we're gonna get a new one on and get back out there. They're fired up though. That's a good sign. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bluegill tail on there. It should work just fine. The reason I'm putting that on there again, guys, is just to bulk up that presentation. If you're not gonna bulk up the presentation by putting a little paddle tail on there, make sure you're running a trailer hook. That is like one of the biggest things I always tell people, is to run a trailer hook with your spinnerbait, because a lot of times you'll get that fish. If I had a trailer hook on here, I probably could have linked up with that one that just bit the tail off, but I'm guessing it was just a little guy. So no harm, no foul, but that's 2 fish, almost 2 fish. Here's a fish. That one feels a little bit better. This one's not coming up. Not bad, not bad, not bad. There's one. Okay. Okay. I was turning around. This one feels a little bit better. Please be a little bit better. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. They're just burying down in the weeds. This pond in the summer gets so loaded up with weeds. Look at this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I see. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. I'm hand lining you. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. That's what I like. See how plump that fish is, guys? That's not even that long of a fish, but look at that belly on that guy. I love that. I'm gonna get right back out there and alrighty guys, so the spinnerbait kind of died down a little bit. The wind in general actually died down a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of the spinnerbait. I'm gonna throw a little bullet weight on here, an EWG hook, and I'm gonna switch over to just fishing a paddle tail swim bait. I'm gonna bulk this up. I'm gonna fish a little bit bigger one. This one is the 4.75 inch. This is the Exo Swim. I'm fishing it in like a shad color, so I'm still trying to stay natural. The reason that I am Texas rigging it rather than putting it on like a underspin or swim jig hook, because this lake is just super heavily vegetated, and even though these weeds are starting to die off, I still get caught in them really good. So this is gonna allow me to be weedless and just cover some water. So just in case you guys are curious, you wanna rig this bait up just like me here today, I'm gonna take this EWG, this is a 5/0, and I'm gonna run it through the top of this hook like a centimeter. And then I'm gonna stick that up into the cut of the hook. And then I'm gonna take this hook and stick it through the belly of the bait. A little bit out through the top, just a little bit, just like so. And voila, and then I have a little bullet weight up here just to add some weight to it. And I'm just gonna roll this guy. Yeah, the weave, it's so oh, there's a fish. I just snagged it. I was about to say it's super shallow back here. But, woo, that was like second cast. These guys are angry, dude, angry. Immediately, just like that, guys. A little adjustments will catch more fish. Here we go. Another close to 2-pounder. Not too shabby. Here we go, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. So close to a 2-pounder right there. Get it back. I'm gonna try and get on another one. There it is. Oh, that's a big fish. Or he just cranked it really friggin' hard. Oh my gosh, he's just destroyed that thing. It's a better fish. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Gosh, that thing cranked me. I felt it roll over that log. Come here. Oh, come here, girl. Oh, this is a fat fish. It's in. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy, that's a better fish. All right. Switched up the bait real quick. It's a better fish. It's a better fish. That's a fall bass if I ever seen one. That is a healthy darn fish. The sun is going down. I'm gonna keep on pounding the shoreline with this. I think as the sun starts to disappear, I might throw on a top water, but that's a good healthy 2.5 pounder right there. Maybe almost 3. Get this girl back in there and away she goes. Heck yeah. I felt like I got bumped on that. I was like, ooh. And then it came back and just smacked it. Here's a fish. There we go. Oh, he's just swimming in with it. Oh, that's a good one. That might be the biggest fish today. I can't tell. Where you at? Where you at? Oh yeah, that might be the biggest one today. Oh, come on, no, stay down, stay down. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here, big girl. Oh, that a boy, that a boy. There we go. That is what I like to see, folks. Look how he ate that bait. Shoo-wee. But this right here is what fall is all about. Just big tankaroos, baby. Look at that. That thing's, if it's close to 4 pounds, I'd have to say. That thing's got some weight on it. That's the biggest fish today. All I did was switch over. That wind stopped. I switched over to a bigger profile bait, and it paid off. So get her back in the water and get another one. Thank you, big girl. Oh, I love fall, dude. So the sun is just about down. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I like to throw walking baits for top water in the fall. That's my favorite thing to do. Throwing just like a walk the dog bait, getting smacked on that is so much fun. The only top water I have with me that I'm going to choose other than a walking bait would be a buzz bait for this time of year. And typically you wouldn't fish this on braid. I know I'm throwing it on a braid rod right now. This is actually my frog rod. I did not bring a reel spooled with mono, typically because mono floats and has a little bit of stretch. That's what I would use for fishing a buzz bait, but that's all right. It'll be fine. This is a frog setup. It's an 8-to-5 gear ratio reel, so it's a little bit faster. I'm gonna be able to keep this on top of the water, and you make do with what you got. I know it's not exactly correct, but I'm gonna do with what I have in the boat right now, and I'm just gonna see if we can get a little topwater bite on the way back in to shore. There's a fish. That's a good fish. On the top water. Oh, come here. Come here. Come here. On the buzz bait. Look at that. He got both hooks, trailer hook and everything. There you go. Another fall fish, big fatty on the top water as the sun's going down. Look at that. I mean, that's another 3.5 pounder all day. Right there. I'm gonna show you guys what I did differently since you might be a little confused to let that guy go. So what I ended up doing is I didn't put this on my GoPro or on film or anything, but I actually switched over to a black buzz bait. The reason I chose black is black contrasts better when in low light. So I also wanted this specific topwater bait or this specific buzz bait because it has a clacker on there. It allows it to have a little bit louder of a presentation. When it's calm out, it gets louder. I just really like to be loud and noisy. So I'm gonna fish a little bit more, but even if that's the last fish for the day, I'm totally content with it. So there you guys have it. That's what I did today. You can go ahead and do the same thing, get comfortable with it. If you don't like these baits, maybe a chatter bait's a little bit better for you, or a walking bait's a little bit better for you, go ahead, don't be afraid to throw those. I guarantee you I would have caught fish on those today too. I just did not have them with me. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, do me a favor, smash the subscribe button. I want to give a huge shout out to Mr. Tacklebox for letting me take over the channel today. If you guys are curious on checking out my videos or seeing what I'm about, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. But it's getting dark. I gotta get out of here. So I'll catch you guys next time.